This convicted child molester is now a free man, and that has many in his former neighborhood on edge.
We don't want him here. We don't want what he teaches here, what he practices, what he believes in. We don't want him here at all.
George Fagley walked out of a western Pennsylvania prison Friday morning after spending more than 30 years behind bars. But unlike other sex offenders, the 68-year-old won't have to register his address with authorities. That's because the state's Megan's Law wasn't in place when he was convicted in the 1970s.
We can't analyze that man for real, you know what I'm saying? We just going by what we read and what we hear, you know what I mean? But he might have a plan, and his plan might have something to do with around here, and it might not, but who knows?
Fagley was convicted in 1975 of raping 3 girls at a church school he ran out of his home, where his wife continues to live. And he's been called a cult leader.
There's a couple things about him that make him more dangerous than the average we think. First is his absolute belief that he's done nothing wrong, that victimizing children is not wrong. And secondly, the fanaticism of his followers in the past.
It's not immediately clear if Fagley will return to his old neighborhood. But if he does, officials say they can't stop him. However, residents are hopeful that this case will lead to change.
Our hope is to impact change in the laws as it relates to victims, helping victims of sexual assault, and making sure that everyone who is a sexual predator falls under Megan's Law or some type of law to be monitored.
And it appears change is on the way. A state senator says he's working on legislation that would allow authorities to keep potentially dangerous sex offenders in prison after they have finished serving their sentence. Ed Donahue, The Associated Press.